Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I forgot my watch. I'm not going back in the house. I'm right here, but I'm not going back in the house. I just don't feel like it. It's cold. I don't feel like it. But welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a weekly vlog, I guess. It's been taking me literally forever to upload the first video that I recorded. It's uploading right now. Hopefully by the time I get back from work, it will be done. But who knows how that's gonna play out? I have no idea. But it's been taking me forever because I've been having a lot of technical issues. Mainly because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Like, I don't know how to edit videos and all of that. I'm literally learning as I go along because I refuse, as of right now, to outsource that service. So I gotta figure it out. I'm not paying for nothing extra. I'm not getting Final Cut Pro. I ain't doing none of that. So it is what it is. We're gonna use what we got. So yeah, I'm headed to work. I'm really not in the mood, y'all. Like, I'm never in the mood to go to work. This is the God honest truth. I'm never in the mood to go to work. Like, really, that whole meme TikTok thing that was going around for a while, you know, when people were talking about what's your dream job and blah, blah, blah. Like, real life. Like, real life. I know there's some people out here that, like, have dreams, aspirations, have career goals, and all that good stuff where they have, you know, they go to college, get an education. They, you know, put out a 5-year plan and all that good stuff because they have something that they really want to do for a living. I don't. Hair was it for me, I guess you could say. Hair was something that I like doing. And I won't say that I don't like doing it. I know this sounds so, like, weird and contradicting, but I like doing hair. But do I like going into work dealing with people every day? No. Especially the salon that I work in. I have some consistent clients, yes. But on average, I see new people, new energy, new attitudes, new whatever, new just everything. And I don't be in a mood for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I look at my book and I don't see regular people, I'm like, oh God, here we go. Now I gotta talk to this heifer about why her hair falling out and why washing her hair on a regular basis is ideal, or why her hair breaking out, or explain the makeups of hair and what protein is for, why you should use protein, why color is bad, why relaxer is not the end of the world, it's just a personal choice. Like, child, so not in the mood for that. So never not in the mood for that. Like, being as though I'm working for this lady, I kind of have to abide by her rules. When you come see me independently, baby, I don't give a daggone. Like, either you gonna pay me for this service, shorty, or you not. Like, it's given, I know what I'm talking about. Like, I got people that give me rave reviews on how their hair, you know, has transformed since I put my hands in it. So I guess I'm a little cocky, excuse me, but I know what I'm doing, shorty. So either you trust me, sit in the chair and shut it and listen to what I tell you to do on a regular basis at home and come into the salon, or don't book with me, yo. That's just that. So I'm real aggy this morning, okay? Real aggy. But I'm gonna be okay. I think I might just need to get some coffee. Just might need a cup. I have a lot of things I want to talk about, but I think I want to be stationary when I do it. But gotta head to work. My 12 to 8, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll be there frying and laying some hair to the side. But I got a few things I want to put on this channel, and I'm really kind of excited about it. Like, just relatable things that I think that a lot of people could, you know, take things from. So just stay tuned. God knew I wanted to come home early today. Like, he knew I wanted to come home early. My last client, she ended up booking 2 appointments back to back on accident. So she came for the earlier time, obviously, and I was able to leave work. So now I'm home in my favorite place, the bed, and I have decided to do some studying. If you're like me, you probably saw some of my old videos and saw that I started a real estate class, and I was stressing about studying and whatnot, right? So that was a while ago. Like, I started this class as of last year. around this time, and I'm taking it again. Yep. Because I played around all summer, all spring, pretty much all year. And half-assed the class pretty much. Finished it, but then when it got time to take the final test and all of that, I wasn't ready because I just was not retaining the information. Now, can I promise you I'm retaining it now? No. But a lot of it I'm remembering for the first time. So it's in there. I just had to like jog my memory. So I got home in enough time before I get super tired to study. But before I could get to studying, I ordered a new phone, right? I ordered a new iPhone. And because it's the season of thievery, I didn't think about it until after I placed the order to have it delivered to like a store or have it delivered to like a UPS store, somewhere where we can kind of guarantee that no one's going to try to slip my phone out the box, you know, shadiness. So when I was at work, I saw an email come through saying, you know, my package has been shipped. I'm like, oh my God. It says it's going to be delivered tomorrow. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm not going to be at home. Wait a minute. So I was able to like change the delivery from coming to my house to the nearest UPS store. So that was the first thing I did when I got up in here and made sure that was rearranged and done up. So I may not be able to get my phone tomorrow just because I have to go to work. And the time frame in which the package was supposed to be delivered, I'm gonna be at work. So I won't be able to get the package until probably like Friday. No, maybe Thursday evening, Friday. As long as it's in one piece and it makes its way into my hands, I don't care. Like, I don't care. But yeah. How do we get to studying? Because I probably only have a good hour, maybe an hour and a half, maybe pushing 2 hours left in me before I flatline. Because I've been up since 5:30. Yeah. 5:30, 5:45. So I'm tired. But I gotta get this done. I'm laying in my bed. Still. Yes, in the dark. Because I have blackout shades. And I'm trying to figure out who the hell baby is in the background. Y'all probably can't hear right now because he or she is quiet. I'm laying here like, whose child is this? We don't have a baby that lives here. So obviously someone's here to visit, but it's none of my business. I'm finna get up, take a shower, and rush to work because I have now loafed in the bed for over an hour and I could have been up. So, yeah, shower time. Okay, so I just listened to a sermon while I got ready for work. I've already taken a shower. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know this real quick. If I so happen to spin my camera around or whatever the case may be, y'all see my background, say nothing. I want to hear it. My room's always a mess. I'm wheezing, I think. My room is always a mess, mainly because I'm always just like in and out. When I come home, I crash, shower, and I'm sleeping. I'm just throwing things around, trying to find things to get ready for bed, work, whatever. So my room is trash. But anywho, not the point. I just want to put that out there because if y'all say anything about my room, come up for your neck. Come in for your neck. And that's on that. So I'm trying to be more spiritually grounded. Not with crystals and all that other good stuff, pretty much with the Word of God, with the Bible. And I have strayed away so far from my humble beginnings that I'm making an effort, trying to make conscious efforts to stay on top of things as far as reading the Bible, praying, meditating in the Word, whatever the case may be. And I decided this morning that I should listen to a sermon or something to start my day. So I watch, oh my gosh, I'm really wheezing. I need to take some medicine. I have really bad asthma, and when the weather changes, it goes amok. Anywho, I decided to listen to Michael Todd for Transformation Church podcast versus like watching on YouTube so I can move around and all that good stuff to get ready. And when I say the word is for me, I'll try to link the sermon below when I upload this because I can't remember the name. I think it's Crazy Faith or something Crazy Faith or Faith, something like that. He's done a few sermons and series on Crazy Faith. So this is like a continuation of a previous series. It's for me. And I'm definitely going to share it below because it might be for you too. Whether it's new, old, 2 months old, when you probably see this video, it's for you. And also I wanted to share, because I'm thinking like along with just randomness about my day and things like that, I'm also going to share some of my favorite products, clothing. I might do a haul. I think I'm going to do a haul, and it's going to be very quick because it's going to be a review based on my my recent purchase from Skims. So among randomness, product reviews, and hauls, I'm thinking cooking later on too will be part of my channel. So stay tuned. But I wanted to share like one of my favorite combinations because I have super dry skin and we're in the winter months now, right? So because we're in the winter months, along with drinking a lot of water, which we all should be doing in general, we should make sure that we're drinking our water in the winter time because our skin dries out, scalp dries out, hair dries out, etc. But one of my favorite combos, which is probably not going to be the best absorption today because I'm now dry because I'm sitting here talking to y'all, is this. I'm going to show you. I use almond butter, almond oil. Sometimes almond butter, like whipped, but right now I'm using almond oil and a Bath and Body Works lotion for the smell. Okay, so this almond oil, I get this off of Amazon. Pretty much everything I need sometimes comes from Amazon for the most part. Excuse my heavy breathing, y'all. I'm really out of breath and I don't know why. I just washed my butt. And then this is in the Stars. I guess it's their line from Bath and Body Works. Now, in real life, I'm not a Bath and Body Works fan, only because I don't like a lot of scents. But my niece brought this home one day and I tried it. I tried the body wash first. So I decided to get the lotion along with it, and it's pretty true to its marketing claim, the 24-hour moisture. By itself, it does really hold moisture, especially if you use this right after you get out of the shower, when you're still a little moist and your pores are still open. You usually feel pretty silky for 24 hours. I usually like to do it at night and wake up in the morning still smelling fresh and smooth and clean, especially after a fresh shave. I fully recommend this. But to boost the moisture retention, I put a few pumps in my hand along with the lotion of the sweet almond oil, and this combination is just absolutely amazing. Again, you can get this off of Amazon. I will link it below. I wanted to record a little bit while I was at work, but I haven't asked permission, so this is as much as you're gonna see me in the big break room and maybe my coworkers. But I need to ask the owner, is it okay? I don't think she'll have a problem, but I just like to run things past people before I just like, oh, I'm about to just start recording your place of business. And they're like, no, we're not interested. Because I definitely will put my tripod up and we'll put it in on the floor so you guys can see. I wouldn't be able to play the audio because there's always music playing in the background, which means copyright infringement. And I'm not interested in having that either. So, yeah, I'm gonna text her now actually and be like, hey, I'm gonna be starting my YouTube channel and I want to know if it's okay, can I record in your space? But anywho, I'm at work, got my first client. The appointment's gonna be a lot shorter than I thought because the client wants a style that I can't provide here. I don't have the proper tools because this is like a blowout bar. This is not a like full service, you know what I mean? Like quick blowouts and that's it. So I don't have the proper tools to mold her down, put her in the dryer. And I don't have the time for it either because again, this is not a full service. It's quick, easy in and out services and that's it. So she's under the dryer with her deep conditioning. I'm just gonna blow her out with the comb attachment. I'm gonna just trim her ends to get the ends cleaned up and stuff like that. But we're not gonna do any styling unfortunately today because just can't. But yeah, I'm excited because my phone is gonna be ready for pickup tomorrow. And yeah, That was random, but yeah. Let me get her from underneath this dryer.
Before I take my client out the dryer, here's another recommendation that I strongly suggest you try. If you like coconut water, this Harmless Harvest coconut water is crack. Like, it's so good. It's the best coconut water I've ever tried, I usually can find this in Whole Foods, and I found it in the CVS near my job. It's super expensive, not gonna lie to you, but it's so worth the money, and it definitely gives you that hydrated feeling that you need, that you can't get from just drinking water. Strongly suggest getting this.
I'm looking for salon space right now to rent a chair like once a week or twice a month, pretty much, because I don't do hair that often. But it's like so hard. Like, I'm working with somebody that I used to work with, well, speaking to her about renting from her, but she has a lot going on. Her communication is not where I need it to be, and I get you have things going on, but I'm trying to do some business with you. So I'm either going to continue renting from my current boss, even if I don't support her on the floor, or I'm going to just have to find another spot. Like, I don't know what to do, because I'm only doing hair twice a month for the most part. Like, I'm not about to be out here doing hair every day. It's not happening, because I'm the spa manager at a Zero Lash Spa, and that's all she can give while she's studying for her real estate class, to be honest. So after date night last night, I definitely was not thinking about recording anything else after we finished those. I think we got to episode 5. Is it called True Life? I don't know what the name of the show is, but it has Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes in it. It's pretty good so far. So the date night, definitely passed out, went to sleep because I had to get up and go to work this morning. Today was a pretty chill day. Definitely knocked out about 5 clients. Was it 5? Doesn't matter. But I'm so excited because I'm headed to UPS to get my phone. Finally, my 13 Pro Max is available for pickup because it was taking forever. What? Get these kids out the way. They ain't been out of school yet. They just get picked up from the bus stop. Y'all hold up traffic. Nah, it's giving move. Anywho, I'm excited to go get my phone because this XS Max is on its last leg, baby. But yeah, today was a chill day. Nothing really to vlog about. Nothing much going on, but I'm really excited to get this phone. And then after I get my phone, I'm headed to my best friend's house because I've been neglecting my godchild and his sister, my niece. And it's time for godmommy auntie to pull up. So after I grab this phone, I'm headed over there to see my babies. I got my phone. I'm so excited, y'all. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm driving with my knee. Don't mind your business. I'm so excited. It's been a long time coming. Let me tell y'all the story real quick on how I got this phone and why it took me so long. Well, one, because Apple's dumb. They only make like 2 phones and it be taking forever to get your phones, like 2 months. But okay, so I be balling on a budget, right? Like a whole budget. Because how my money be coming in, sometimes I gotta put stuff on credit. You know, it is what it is. You know, that's what credit is for. As long as I can pay that thing back, which I can. Okay, why are you, sir, ma'am? I hate, sidebar, I freaking hate these mother-loving people that be on these bicycles in the middle of the street. If you don't get your ass on that sidewalk. Anyway, so, because I'm balling on a budget. I wonder if there's going to be traffic on 95, probably, but we're going to chance it because I feel like taking these back roads. I be balling on the budget, and so I don't know if you guys have heard of Affirm. I'm sure you have. If you're like me, balling on a budget. I saw that they had like Apple credit, right? And I'm trying not to run my credit anymore than I need. Like, no need to really run my credit at this point. I have credit cards. I don't need nothing else, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna use Affirm because boom. Oh my gosh, this traffic, y'all. Oh my god, I want to take the side roads. I do. I want to take the side roads. They're probably backed up too, but it's a side. You know what? No, I'm gonna just take the Beltway because it's probably easier anyway. Okay, sorry. Let me get back to the story. So I went through Affirm, bet they have Apple credit or whatever you want to call it. So I placed my order in October because my phone was like really tripping. I was like, okay, it's on its last leg. I can't hold out any longer. So I put the order in. Boom, it's supposed to be here by the end of November, like right before Thanksgiving, I believe. So what Apple does, and I didn't realize this until this whole situation happens, is that you place your order, but they don't run your card until they're finalizing the actual shipping of the phone, which I think is quite fucking stupid. Excuse my language. I keep saying I want to keep this a very family-friendly channel, but sometimes they just slip out. So they don't freaking charge your card or the payment option until they're going to ship your phone. So I'm waiting 2+ weeks, and it comes time to ship the phone. And because Affirm is a temporary type card, like they give you a temporary online card, the card expired, so the transaction didn't go through. Can you say tight? Can you say tight? So I was like, all right, bet. I was gonna put the payment on another credit card, but I was like, nah, this card doesn't have cash back, and I'm really big on cash back. Like, if you can't give me a coupon code, cash back, something, baby, we're not gonna be able to place the order. It's giving no. So I was like, all right, F it. I'm going to apply for the Apple credit because I've always wanted an Apple card because it's nice and heavy and it kind of reminds you of like a American Express card without getting American Express. You know what I mean? Because I don't think I'm there yet. Like, my credit is good, but baby, I don't think American Express is going to mess with me right now. So I'm like, okay, well, Apple might be the next best thing. And their cash back options are really they're decent. I won't say they're like, oh my God, but they're decent. So I ended up getting a freaking Apple credit card to get my phone. So that meant I had to wait another, okay, don't come over here. I had to wait an additional 2 weeks to get my phone. So I've been waiting for over a month to get a cellular phone. Ooh, so this is why I'm so excited about this phone coming in today. And what the gag is, I wasn't going to say nothing because I didn't want to jinx myself. So the gag is, I originally had the freaking phone being sent to my house. Because obviously, why would you not want it at your home? Because I don't like stopping at stores. I don't like doing anything extra when I get off work. I want to go to my destination and sit down and have a seat. Okay. So I had it shipped to my phone, but my nephew also was getting a phone delivered and shipped to the house. Why, Lord? I don't know if I told the story already, so don't mind me if I'm repeating myself, because when I say my memory is trash, it's trash. Is it giving an accident? Because wait a damn minute. Y'all heard that beeping? Chill. Anyway, so my nephew get his phone stolen by the UPS man. Stolen. Like, we pulled up the cameras, everything. We pulled up the cameras and everything on the house, Joe. And you see the UPS guy get out the truck, walk across the street, walk up onto the porch, and place a box down. Okay? So when my nephew, I think my youngest nephew, got the box off the porch, between the time of him delivering it, my nephew picking up the box, and my other nephew, the older nephew that ordered the phone, comes upstairs to get his box, there's no phone in the box. There's nothing in the box. The man delivered an empty box and took the phone out of the box. I said, what we won't do, what we're not going to do, is take my $1,200 phone. Because if you don't know, but y'all fitting to find out, if I'm going to get a phone from Apple, I'm going to get the biggest, biggest one. Like, it doesn't matter. And I have to have a lot of gigs because I'm always taking pictures and videos and blah, 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 blah. So I have to have a lot of storage because I'm always on the go. I don't have time to be on somebody's Wi-Fi. I don't have time for that. So I have to have enough storage to store what I need to have. Y'all get where I'm going with this. So I was like, if this phone gets stolen off of this daggone porch, I am going to be tight. Like, I'm going to burn down Apple. Something's going to be set on fire. Something. So I was like, let me change this delivery to a UPS store. Because if I get to the UPS store and ain't nothing in that damn box, then somebody in here going to have to explain to me where my damn phone at. So that's my story on why and how I got this phone. Whew. I'm excited. I can't wait to switch these SIM cards. I might actually take it to T-Mobile because I don't want to jack my phone up trying to take the little thing out. You know what I mean? And I know they don't supply you with those type of tools in your box for your phone. So I'm going to my best friend's house. Maybe she has some tools. She might have some tools. And the next time y'all will see me, I will be on my new phone. All right. 13 Pro Max. We official. Everything is downloaded. Everything is swapped over. And we in there. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this particular vlog up because I do not want my vlogs to be more than like 30 minutes. And it's probably giving 45 at this point. And I'm not interested. Like, I don't watch people's vlogs that's over like an hour. Like, I cannot pay attention. Like, I might put a vlog on in the background if it's over an hour and like tune in here and there to like see what's going on. But maybe I'm not literally sitting there for an hour like, oh my gosh, no. So I'm gonna cut this thing short because I want to treat you guys how I want to be treated, and I don't want to see a vlog past an hour. I don't. Break that thing up in 2 or 3. So I hope this video finds you well. I'm late for work, so I really do need to get off the phone and focus on driving like a crazy person so I can get to work on time. Talk to you guys in the next video.